So, someone just showed up at your door. No warning, no text, no soul left in your body. Everyone says just be polite and be a good host. But no, I am not a hotel. I am not a vending machine of smiles and tea. If you are an introvert, surprise visitors feel like a full blown social assault. I used to panic. Now I have a system, a silent, strategic, and slightly savage system. In this video, I will show you 5 introvert approved ways to deal with unexpected visitors without losing your mind. Let's go. Number 1. Your doorbell is not a summoning spell. The doorbell rings, and suddenly it feels like your soul just left your body. Nope, I didn't order the chaos. Just because someone showed up, it doesn't mean I have to show up too. Right? This isn't Animal Crossing. You don't press my doorbell like a button and magically expect me to spawn. Look, I didn't schedule this. And if it is not scheduled, it doesn't exist, right? That's not rudeness. That's boundary-based living. I have hidden under blankets before, laid flat on the floor like a scared possum, heard footsteps outside, held my breath like I am in a horror movie. And guess what? It worked. They left. If you are thinking, but what if they saw me through the window? Good. Let them think I am home and still ignore them, right? That's the point. Being unannounced means being uninvited. And I don't reward boundary making behavior with tea and conversation. I reward it with silence. You have full permission to ignore the door. You are not a 24/7 receptionist. You are a human introvert with a scared space. And the doorbell? That's not a summoning spell. It's just noise. Feel free to mute it, mentally or literally. Number 2. Set boundaries like a bouncer at a VIP club. Your home is not a pop-up Airbnb. It's not a therapy lounge. It's not a group hangout zone. It's a private VIP club. And guess what? You are the bouncer. If someone shows up uninvited, you don't owe them entry, right? You don't even owe them eye contact. Now, say with me, now is not a good time. Like that. No follow-up. No fake coughing. No fake reasons. Just nope. Delivered with the emotional warmth of a brick wall. And if you have a roommate or family member who thinks your room is a public sidewalk, wear headphones, lock the door, or start performing the secret ritual of passive aggressively slamming the drawers loudly, repeatedly, until they back away like you are summoning a demon. And let's talk about those people, the ones who think having a key to your place is the same as the having a ticket to your soul. Nope, right? If they let themselves in, dump their bags, and say, I will just crash here, what they really need is a crash course in boundaries. That's not love, that's trespassing with a smile. Change the lock, block the guilt, and protect your peace. Let's say someone named Brian comes over without a warning. Again, you tell him now it's not a good time, but he chuckles and walking away. So you stand up, turn off the Wi-Fi, grab your bag and say, cool, I am heading out. Lock the door when you leave. Or don't, I am changing the locks anyway. Boom! Introvert 1, boundary violator 0. Number 3. Create a hideout. Yes, like a goblin in a cave. Sometimes you just need to disappear, not the dramatic storm out of the house way, but in the quiet, vanish into the walls kind of way. Every introvert needs a hideout, a goblin cave, a sacred zone where no human energy is allowed to enter. It doesn't need to be fancy. It could be your room, your closet, under the desk, or even behind the couch like a dramatic Victorian ghost. The rules: no talking, no knocking, no people. Just peace. I made mine in my bedroom. Blankets, fairy lights, noise cancelling headphones, and a small army of snacks like I am preparing for a Netflix based apocalypse. I even had water bottles lined up like I am going to war. An emotional war with the outside world. Once someone asked, where did you go? I said, got sucked into another dimension. They didn't have Wi Fi. They blinked. I stared. They never asked again. This isn't weakness. This is strategy. You are not running away, you are recharging. You are gathering mental ammo for the next social ambush. Being around people drains you. So go back to your cave, snack like a raccoon, rest like a cat, and return like a dragon. Number 4. Distract the humans. Keep them busy outside. Okay, so the visitor won't leave. They are here. They have invaded. And now you have got two options: cry internally or play it smart. Here's the move: redirect the chaos. Get them out of your space fast. Get them somewhere that enforces silence like it's a law. Museum? Perfect. Libraries? Even better. Movie theaters? Heaven. No talking, no deep connos, just popcorn and peace. Or go full stealth mode and say, hey, I have actually forgot something important. Could you please run out and grab it for me? Like that. Say it with a concerned face and a vague hand gesture. Doesn't matter what they are grabbing, they will feel helpful. And you just scored a 45 minutes of glorious silence. You are not ditching them, you are managing the guest situation like a social ninja. Let me paint a picture. Your cousin Alex shows up. He's loud. He's got stories no one asked for. And he is circling your living room like a caffeinated squirrel. So you say, hey Alex, I totally forgot. I need AA batteries and oat milk. He goes, oh, from where? You say, anywhere, everywhere. It's a quest. Boom. He is out the door. You are back on the couch with headphones and silence. Victory never tasted so quiet. Number 5. Remind yourself this is temporary, not a life sentence. Yes, it's overwhelming. Yes, it's annoying. No, you are not going to die, even if it feels like your soul is melting onto the couch. This is temporary, not a prison sentence, not a hostage situation. Though sometimes it feels like one. They will leave. Eventually, hopefully, maybe they have to, right? In the meantime, stop trying to be a five-star host. You are not running a hotel. You are not a room service. You didn't hand out warm towels and mints. You just wanted your couch back and maybe your life. Say what needs to be said, then vanish like a social exhausted ninja. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just get up and leave mid sentence if you need to. I once faked a stomach bug just to get my living room back. Clutched my stomach and made some dramatic noises and said, sorry, I think something is happening, like that. Gone in 10 minutes, blessed silence in 15. Look, survival requires strategy. Sometimes that strategy is honest. Sometimes that strategy is midly disgusting. Either way, you are not being a bad host. You are being an introvert who values space, oxygen, and sanity. You can do this. Just keep repeating, this is temporary. Then light a candle, put on headphones, and reclaim your kingdom. You don't have to open the door. You don't have to host anyone. And you definitely don't have to feel guilty for needing space. You learned how to ignore the bell. Set boundaries like a pro. Build your goblin cave. Outsmart the chaos. And survive the visit without selling your soul. Being an introvert doesn't mean being weak. It means you know what drains you and you know how to protect your peace. So next time someone shows up uninvited, you will know exactly what to do. And hey, if all else fails, fake a stomach bug. No one argues with diarrhea. Like this video and subscribe before someone rings your doorbell again. Peace out.